This is Mark Bell from supertraining.tv, Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West. Just coming back from rolling with my homie, Jesse Burdick, down in Novato, California at TJ's CrossFit. Had a great time. Got to speak in front of a lot of people and got to preach the words of powerlifting to more people. Got to teach people about strength and how to get stronger and how to be in optimal positions in a squat, a deadlift. A great passion for me as well as Jesse. And it's something we have a lot of fun doing, and it's something that we're doing June 23rd and 24th at Super Training Gym. So go on CrossFit.com and sign up for that now. We got space is very limited. I think we have around 25 people already signed up, possibly even a little bit more. Anyway, got a lot of good questions at this CrossFit seminar, and I thought I'd share something with you guys. We had one individual who took the system that we wrote on the board, he kind of flipped it and made it more for himself. And that's exactly what we want people to do. But sometimes people's minds are cluttered and they don't want to do too much thinking on their own. And so it's difficult. Some people aren't really super creative in that fashion. But this guy was. And it's something that's been done before. It's not a new thing, but he took the conjugate system. As a lot of you know, the conjugate system is the Westside Barbell method. There's some synonymous here in America, made famous by Louis Simmons. They are not actually the same thing, but in general terms, we're talking about the Westside Barbell method. You could always buy the Westside Barbell book of methods as well to get the real story and get the words straight from the horse's mouth, the words right from Louis Simmons himself, the inventor of Westside Barbell, the owner of Westside Barbell Gym, the strongest gym ever. Basically, the Westside Barbell system is a 4-day-a-week program. And within that program, you got 2 days a week devoted to speed work for one for lower body, one for upper body. You have max effort work, one session for lower body and one session for upper body. So that leaves you with 4 days a week, 4 separate workouts spanning over the course of 7 days. Well, this individual did a Monday, Wednesday, Friday split and put his CrossFitian stuff in between. So the Westside Barbell method normally goes like this. You got max effort day during the week. You got a max effort lift on Monday for your lower body. You got a max effort lift for your upper body on Wednesday. You have a dynamic effort method lift for your lower body on Friday. And then you have another dynamic effort session for your upper body on Saturday. Some guys do it on Sunday, but for sake of argument, let's just say Saturday. So what this guy did is he did day 1, day 2, day 3. Instead of having that 4th day. And in between, he implemented all his other CrossFit stuff, having 1 day off. So he went Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I believe he had like Thursday off. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So he started out the week with a max effort movement. The next session was another max effort movement. The next session was a dynamic effort session. The next session in the beginning of the next week, the following Monday, was a dynamic effort session for the upper body, and so on. So he took a 4-day split and made it into a Monday, Wednesday, Friday split. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. If you were to write it down, you'd catch my drift, but you always train Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and the things just flip-flop. One time a week, you're going to be doing dynamic effort method 2 times in 1 week, and another week, the following week, you do max effort movements 2 times in 1 week. I know that sounds confusing, but trust me, if you write it out, it's not too bad. So basically, rather than calling it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or calling, you're doing this on this particular day, just say day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. So day 1 would be max effort lower body. Day 2 would be max effort upper body. Day 3 would be dynamic effort lower body. Day 4 would be dynamic effort upper body. And you spread it out whatever way you want. You could spread that sucker out over the course of 2 weeks if you wanted to, and mix in your CrossFitian-like stuff wherever you'd like. What people don't realize a lot of times about the conjugate system athletes and CrossFitters alike. This goes for anybody. This isn't just for CrossFit. This is for everybody. Even powerlifters, football players. This is for everyone out there. You can utilize these methods. You only need the first 2 exercises. You only need to accomplish the intent of the day, and then you can go about your business, working on whatever it is that you think is a weakness for your individual sport. However, some of you CrossFitians are guilty of not doing any hypertrophy work, not doing any bodybuilding work, not utilizing the repetition effort method. So if that's the case, you may have to mix some of that in after you did your dynamic effort or your max effort work. You need like 1 or 2 barbell movements in a training session, and that's it. And then move on to at least throw in 1 assistance movement, and then boom sauce, go into whatever you got going on next. I'm moving around a lot here. I'm trying to get away from the sun. It's killing my whole face. So hopefully that helps clear up some things for some of you guys. I wanted to share that information with you because I thought it was important, and I thought it could help you guys implement the training system. And you need to realize that there's no really one right way to do it. There is a particular way they do it at Westside Barbell, but guess what? Only the guys at Westside Barbell are actually doing that. Guys outside of Westside Barbell without the watchful eye of Louis Simmons have to guess a little bit. Although he's done tons of writing, we can follow exactly what he says. But still, the things are evolving and changing inside the walls of Westside Barbell all the time. And that's the way you should be thinking. You should be evolving and moving all the time. If you're not moving, you're standing still. And if you're standing still, you're dead in the water. You got to keep moving. So anyway, hopefully that helps clear up some things for you guys. And let's get to our cliffhanger. The cliffhanger was, what in the book Super Training, what is the best shoe possible? And the best shoe is the human foot, quote unquote, from the great Mel Siff. So there you go. There's no better shoe than the human foot. You can't mimic it. You can't change it. You can't throw a sock on it. You can't throw a webbed feet on it like the CrossFitters sometimes do. You can't throw anything on it. It's perfect the way it is. However, some of these companies have started making minimal shoes, minimus and things like that, to try to mimic the human foot. There's only one human foot. It's already perfect. However, you got to wear something on your foot, right? Anyway, let's see. Let's give you guys another cliffhanger. Kind of debating back and forth. I got a couple good ones. Let's see here. All right. Well, this one, might as well go with this one. I don't think anybody knows this story, but perhaps some of you do. How did my gym, Super Training, get its name? You could probably guess from what I said earlier, but I don't think you'll really know the impact. I don't think you'll really know exactly how it came to be in 2006, the strongest gym in the West. Anyway, I got to go pick up some freaking sushi. I am starving. Been on my feet all day. My knees are killing me. My cankle's killing me. But I'm determined to get back underneath that squat rack despite the injuries. And that is it from supertraining.tv. Later.